So this video is going to be just to give some examples of how to approach the grade 3 Trinity Rock and Pop grade 3 improvisation or improvising test. And there's 10 examples. I'm just going to go through each one and play it how I would play it and give you a bit of an example of where to play fills and what the different feels are. So we're starting with the first one. Example 1 is, it says, if you look at the top left corner, it says it's blues, and in brackets it says swung, which means it's going to have this ride pattern. It's more like a shuffle feel, more swung, and it's in 4/4 and it's 8 bars long. That's going to be repeating round and round, and we've just expected to play fills where is appropriate, namely bar 4 and bar 8 most likely, but there might be the odd little fills in some of the other places. So here we go with example 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Bar 7, big fill. Bar 2. Fill here. Bar 7 is another fill. Bar 2. Bar 6. Bar 7. And as you hear it fade out, they all just fade out, which is a silly way to do this sort of test, but just try and register that you're detecting that it's going down in volume, and just bring it down and finish on the last beat, just with a light little touch on the crash maybe. So, what does it say for number 2? It says it's in 3/4 time signature. Now that means that we're going to hear 6 clicks, so 2 bars of 3, and you've just got to count them because there's not a vocal count in. So you've got to expect that if it says 3/4 time signature, that you're going to get 6 clicks. And this one says blues swung, but it's in 3/4, so you're only going to hear a backbeat on either 2 and 3 or just on 3, and always a bass drum on 1. Yeah, and same deal. Every 4th bar and 8th bar, you'd expect to hear a little bit of a fill. So here we'll go with a blues swung. A 1, 2, 3. Bar 3. Bar 4. Bar 5. 6. Bar 8. Bar 2. Bar 3. 4. Bar 7 and 8. Bar 3. Bar 4. 6. Bar 7. 2. Bar 3. Bar 4. Bar 6. You're coming down the volume. And that's it. Number 3. Example 3 says it's country, which will generally mean it's in a straight time feel, and there'll be a counting of 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what the 4/4 countings are always like. Again, it's 8 bars, and it says in a country, so that'll be typically this sort of groove. So you hear the bass line is probably going to be playing that sort of rhythm as well. So here we go with exercise 3. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and bar 2, 3. Ready for a fill? 1, 2. Bar 6, bar 7, bar 8. Symbol if you want for a change. Bar 3, bar 4, bar 6, softer, bar 8. So number 4, what does that say? We've got a blue swung in 4/4. So very like what we did before. In fact, I'm not going to do that one because it's just exactly the same as what I did on the first example. So example 5 is a ballad, and a ballad just generally refers to quite a slow song. It's quite often a love song. So it's going to be slow. It's in 3/4, but it doesn't say swung, so it's likely to be straight 8th notes on the top. So here we'll go with a ballad in 3/4. So 1 and 2 and 3 and just doing a cross stick for the first, maybe the first time. Bar 4, bar 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bar 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Bar 5, 6, bar 7, bar 8. Bar 4, 5, 6 rather, bar 7, bar 8. Bar 1, 2, bar 3, bar 4, 5, 6, getting soft, 7. And number 6 is heavy rock, so this one's going to be probably elect to play either ride cymbal or loose hi-hat, sort of a slightly to be a little bit heavy, and it's going to be straight. It's in 4/4, so it means it's going to be a counting of 2 long and then 4 short. Here we go with example 6, heavy rock. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and bar 6, bar 7, bar 2. Silly idea to have a fade out on this sort of thing, but that's the way it is. Number 7 is another blues swung in 3/4, so that's the same as the second one, so just use that one as an example for that. Number 8 is a ballad in 3/4, which I think is the same as example 5, so don't really need to do that again, it'll just be more or less the same. And number 9 is a 3/4 blues swung, again we've done it before. And number 10 is a 4/4 blues swung. So all of the examples are covered on the ones that I've done so far. So along those lines, and just experiment with the fills. Don't have to be exactly the same. They can be whatever you come up with, but make them make sense musically so they've got the right amount of notes per bar. Okay, I hope that helps.